bikes with a pistol and lunatic. Or bad, listen ruthless. Probably cause she started way back on a booster shit. She could die, but when alive was the worst. How? Never cried when she heard he got murked. So you trying to say that money got him hurt? No, bitch. Like I'm trying to say he put him on a shirt.
Double park full of angels is packed inside. Hopped out and seen light skin passing by.
Light skin. He all in my light tints while I'm parallel parking the dark in my white Benz.
Hold on, cause I ain't seen you in these spots before. Left the car by the hydrant, then locked the doors.
Walk to the curb, long way so I don't walk through the dirt. And I could hear the song play as I was walking in first.
So I'm like, pardon me, love, you got a minute?
Look, I'm in no rush. I gotta pivot.
Oh, well, I ain't trying to get all up in your business.
And I'm hoping your car just isn't rented.
Oh no, I ain't one of them.
Yeah?
Really could upgrade the car that you coming in. You might want to come again.
Come again? Well, you really not one of them. I like your chain. What's your name? And where was you from again?
My name, Money Light, chain bright, sunny light. And I wear a crown in the town, they don't come at night.
Word?
See my style, I'm a Queens nigga anyhow.
Where?
Southside, come sit down, we can get
So
around.
you fine and I get that. I like that I don't see you all the time. Yeah, I'm with that. But tell me where your bitch
Wait,
at.
what you mean?
I can tell that you come. Look at you, straight through. I can tell that you stuck.
Alright, I got a bitch though.
Yeah.
You know how shit go.
I do.
I might flirt, I can't fuck up the crib though.
But you love her though? Don't blow your cover, bro. Nah, really, what that's like your baby mother though?
No baby though.
Oh.
That's my baby though.
Oh.
And watch how you talk about my lady though.
Oh, excuse me, pardon me, bro. But you stopped me outside. Why you talk to me for? Like, what?
Long story.
Fucking make time for it.
But you don't believe me? Fuck, I'm alive for.
And whatever.
I had a sister used to date this manslaughter. Used to fuck with this guy, always put his hands on her.
What?
Type of nigga hit another man's daughter.
Right.
Bottom line, almost caught a manslaughter.
Oh, shit.
But he moved on fast, a little too quick. Crazy as his old bitch is my new
What
chick.
she look like?
Brown skin, a little too thick.
Oh.
Never mind all that. You think you too slick. What's up with you though?
Nothing.
Seem cool though. Last call, so what you about to do though?
I don't know. I know I'm coming with you though.
So we could chill and hit the town for a few though.
Alright.
Yo, where you at?
And I'm up the block.
Man, stop playing. When is you coming back? Matter of fact, you can link me at the spot.
No.
Stop fronting. You know that you pulling up. Come on.
Bitch, do you see these lashes?
I mean, she said she's writing another book, but like...
I thought she was in med school, but her real name not even London.
Yo, why features cost so much? She's not even verified.
Ain't nobody want to hear them big ass words. Can't understand that shit.
That girl voice is so annoying. I can't take it.
3 a.m. As you on my mind, it's not the first time we've gone 2 years. Wanted you more. I can't help but think of what we could be. It's imperfect.
it's Madden NFL 24. And coming up, it's Brenton Strain.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 13 carries, 69 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments, having to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up.
Walker hitting the ball is out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. The numbers for him from a week ago. Now you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw it right there. They want to get him the ball in space and see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bishop toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Bishop. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown! Jamar Chase, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Here comes Sherrills. Here comes Sherrills. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Carlisle. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Well, throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Looks like a 2nd empty possession to start the game. It's certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
A 40-yard punt, giving 3 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the ground with Bigsby to start the drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. But you look at this defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Bishop. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Oh, now an injured player down there, and this is not what you want to see. That's Justin Jefferson who's having some issues. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Aiden Hutchinson. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Bishop. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Bishop. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From the gun, Bigsby. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 1st down, Bishop. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw, Bishop. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back to throw, Bishop. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Broncos are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. But Houston's offense taking over again. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. They'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. That's taken on the 25. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bishop. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Operating from the gun. Bishop. toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. When you look at this defense, they come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
They spent the week at practice, and we know our rating's not that great.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for Broncos score. Tyreek Hill, 51 yards. And the Broncos take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw. Carlisle. That's complete with Zay Flowers with it. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
It's a gain of 3. First down, Riverhogs.
21-0 our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Black. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here's Walker.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, Walker.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there.
With his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Riverhogs are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here. 1st and 10. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Operating from the gun, Bishop.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he will have the Broncos first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Bishop finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Brenton Strange, 35 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Houston set to take over. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
At the 18-yard line.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped to the backfield. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Looking to throw. Carlisle. And that will be incomplete.
Well, something like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Let's take it inside his own 40. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Steps away. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the 1st down marker. The Broncos send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. And now out comes Houston. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Carlisle. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Cole Holcomb proving too much there for the offensive line. He gets the sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot the last couple of games.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3. Off play action. Bishop. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a give to Bigsby. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Bishop. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On third down, here's Bigsby. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They complete it to Hill. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Bishop. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Carlisle. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. To throw on 2nd down. Carlisle. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
It's Hill, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, Bishop. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
One thing I know for sure, the standard speech is to treat the game like it's tied. But when you have an advantage, they also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message received.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Jefferson going to go in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Back to throw. Bishop. And this is going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one is right down Broadway.
So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, as everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw on third down, Carlisle.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So they bring out their punter as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul, roughing a kicker, defense.
That hurts. If it was running into the kicker, wouldn't be a first down. Roughing, it is a first.
And just think about the differences between the two. Running into the kicker almost feels inadvertent, just a small tap.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Throwing to start the drive. Bishop. And going deep for Hill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Here's 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Martin Emerson.
Throwing again. Bishop. Over the middle, complete. That's Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. They go play action here on first down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Broncos.
Jamar Chase.
27 yards.
And the Broncos have opened the lead up to 30.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
On third down, Carlisle. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Houston.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake, Carlisle. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Straight ahead, Walker. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver.
2nd and 5.
Off play action, Carlisle. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw, Carlisle. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to offer him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't it?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought.
Now 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun, Bishop.
A short throw there to Strange.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A run here with Bigsby.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory.
Quan Martin there on the tackle. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5. And Bigsby once more.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bishop. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down. Back to throw, Bishop. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. To throw again, Bishop. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Bishop.
He goes back to who else? It's Hill. And the Broncos are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Bigsby.
will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
This will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Broncos are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
They'll start on the ground. And he lost the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Justin Jefferson.
With career touchdown number 91, he joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Broncos get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Houston set to take over. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Carlisle. He's got a man complete. A huge play there for Houston.
And even 40 yards.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing on 1st down. Carlisle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st down, Riverhawks.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he loses the football a second time. Oh, this one, they may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2nd and short now following the fumble.
Back to throw. Carlisle. This is caught. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Houston.
Walker diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right?
There he goes, left side.
Inside the 20.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Tank Bigsby. His second touchdown of the night. And the Broncos add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
On first down, Carlisle. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. On first and 10, Bishop. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Another run by Bigsby. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
First down, Houston.
Operating from the gun, Carlisle. That one into the hands of Flowers. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It's a pickup of 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
At the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
8-yard pickup. First down, Riverhawks.
Again, he'll drop to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back to throw again. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Looking to throw on second down. Carlisle. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. Calling a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. And this one is right through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see him back. Just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. On the carry, Bigsby.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down. At the
Off the play fake, Bishop.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Here's Bigsby.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. $40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and now out comes Houston.
Where we Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Broncos, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Houston, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
It's the National.
And we are underway in Allegiant Stadium. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt. Now in year number 6.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Now a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Klein. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Fielded just inside the 30. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And a glance at the man under center at 6'5". He always demands attention.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year. That's
and now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Voyagers are on the board first here in Vegas. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. 1-play drive and into the end zone for 6. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too, because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. He finds his man, complete. It's Owens. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Up the middle they go. Beverly, and he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they won 3 and out.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Klein, and he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw, Klein. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Klein. And that is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air. because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate. Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt. And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. Take it at the 37. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Klein.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, they had the safety go against them the last time they had it. Fortunately, their defense just forced the punt, so they'll try again as they start 1st and 10.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Mills.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Baker. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw. Touchdown! A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Extra point forthcoming. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
On the return, Walker fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Off the play fake. Klein. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
To throw on third down. Klein. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, Beverly. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
He's got it at the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 51 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because of just what you described. They ran at the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about, are your eyes in the right spot? Well, this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He finds his man, complete. It's Baker. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Here comes third and the length of the football. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 25 carries, 126 yards, and a trip to the end zone as well.
One thing I do know, teams in the NFL don't treat this like a pitcher throwing the no-hitter. It's been mentioned all week long about going out and getting him the rushing title. He'll see the ball, and he'll see it often.
16 yards, a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal as they've got it as we resume action. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Extra point right down the middle, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, Walker. This taken in right around the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there
he goes right side. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That good for 19 and a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Throwing on first down. Klein. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain there of 30 big ones.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Klein. And a loose football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had 3 touchdown passes in the game last week. He's already got 3 here in the first half alone as his guys start 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. That's Baker. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
That's interference. Defense.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Baker. And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw left side, complete. That's Baker. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And Lewis has it, the tight end. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. On play action, they'll throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Mills. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, Baker. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
They'll try to run this one in, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 12th rushing touchdown of the year, and the Voyagers are able to widen their advantage.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we get to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
A try here for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
To throw on second down, Klein. Catch made by Watson on the out route. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off play action, Klein. He finds his man, complete. It's Owens. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
They'll run on first down. Beverly. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Klein. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
A 6-yard loss.
On third down, Klein. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Mills. A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. This one brought in by Aiken. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Touchdown! A great play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Voyagers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a touchback here as Walker will sit on this one. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Throwing to start the drive. Klein.
Quick slant to Watson.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Looking to throw on second down. Klein.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And he missed it. It's no good. And they will remain well behind.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And able to find Aiken complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted. But he came through with confidence and matches what was Tom Dempsey's 43-year NFL record at one point of 63 yards.
Yeah, I can still see that highlight of Dempsey making that kick, and nowadays we see it a little bit differently because, remember, Dempsey was a straight-on kicker. But these guys nowadays,
well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. What we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. That is caught, and they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 48-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
He'll drop to throw. Aiken able to bring it in. Touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards.
And the Voyagers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics. Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded at about the 28. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Now they go screen. It's complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They bring their punter out there now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Klein escaping the pressure right. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Off the play fake. Klein. He finds Watson. It's caught.
And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st down, Hargrove. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Klein.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
So a big return there, Charles, on what was a pretty dangerous throw to the outside.
It sure was, Brandon. That's the risk you run on a throw like this. If it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick 6. So good hustle to get back and get him down. But, boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to work the perimeter of the field.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And they can run this score up even further as they begin this drive with a 1st and goal and that huge lead.
They go play action here on 1st down. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lewis. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Okay, ready?
They'll set up a throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Voyagers have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The drive there only spanning 3. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
And a touchback here as Walker will sit on this one.
And now here come the Raiders.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Back to throw. Klein eluding to 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
2nd down and a yard.
2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
They'll try the left side. Baker gets around him. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
65 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Mills. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Back to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out.
And the Voyagers continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
This fielded right at the goal line.
Oh, some strong running.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Klein. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Watson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, Klein. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now first and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Off play action, Klein. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this offense on third down today, as close to automatic as you can get. 9 out of 10. This is 3rd and 8. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. And on now is the punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, with a juke. 35 yards that time on the punt.
And it'll be Raiders football, first and 10. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for our visitors,
they continue their winning ways as they run their mark to 15-1 on the year.